Before and after. Once you hear it, you can't unhear it. The struggle is real, my friends, to get a silent chug. It's a pain in the ass. Let's fix this today. Welcome back. Let's talk about a very serious issue that we as rockin' and metal style guitar players have, which is that you hit a chord and you want the note to stop. Now, it's actually your guitar that's causing the issue, and it's two places that this happens from. The first one is from the springs in the back of the guitar when you're using a locking trem, mind you. If you've not even got a locking trem, there's still a second place which causes this issue, and it is up here on the headstock. Because if you listen to this, that frequency and these frequencies here rather, are actually coming off the resonance of your guitar. So I'm actually about to restring. I've already got the strings off of my RGR 5220M there, the green one, and I'm going to show you on this guitar here how to fix this. So the first thing is with these springs. Adam over at FU Tone sells a fantastic set of springs which are actually painted. They're painted. Only issue with these is that you actually have to file away the paint that's on the side there that contacts the end of the guitar here, which is where the solder is actually put on with a wire that goes through for earthing the guitar to the claw. I guess that's what we call that. So you just have to get rid of a little bit of the paint there, and sometimes a little bit of the paint down the end here just to try and help make contact with the actual bridge, because if there's paint in between, it can get in the way. There is another solution though, and that is to put some little rings on here to be able to dampen that. And then to put on for here, I've actually used before the Groove Gear fret wraps. And the only problem with them is that they're a little bit bulky and they look a little bit ugly. And when you go and try and put them on hangers, they just crunch up and they get all messed up, and it's not a good idea. So let's go to the hardware shop and get a better solution. So just shooting on my iPhone now. Here I am at Viva Home. In Australia, it'll be Bunnings. In America, I think it's at Lowell's. I don't know. There's home centers everywhere. You guys will find a place like this that sells hardware stuff. So a great place for the springs is the gardening section. So they sell hosing in here. Clear might be all right, but I reckon black would just be better. That actually there looks pretty spot on to what I'm going to need. So I bought one of my springs with me. Yes, I had an accident on my finger today. Yeah, that's the way it goes. Sorry about the bad camera work there. So there you go, look at that. That diameter is good. That'll work well. So that's a 10 centimeter. Oh yeah, there's the sizes up there. So 8mm. 10 centimeter length is 15 yen. So yeah, there you go, 8mm, that'll do the job definitely. Nice size. So is that problem solved? For padding the strings at the end of the headstock, I'm going through a couple of things around here, and I think this will be the solution. So this here is a bit of kind of felted, almost rubber. 10 centimeters, 10 millimeters rather, 1 centimeter in thickness. Now I know that I'm going to need roughly 7 or so, and it squashes in a bit. That might put a little bit of a funny look on the end of the headstock, but I think this is going to do the job, because I really want to stop those harmonics down the end of the strings. I might get one there that's, and I'm not going to get a sticky by the way, I'm just going to get it so that I can re-put it back in. I don't want to adhere it to the headstock. So that's a 10 millimeter thickness, and then there's a 5 millimeter thickness one here as well. So I'll get the both of them and experiment with them and see if they hopefully help to be able to solve the issue. Time to head home. For the record, there's my transportation, the e-bike. I got to tell you, it's a great way to get around town. Awesome in a place like Tokyo. So here's my parts from the hardware store. So with the rubber tubing, it's pretty simple. It doesn't need to be precisionally cut. You just need a short piece, all of like a centimeter, maybe 2 centimeters, and you just need one for each spring. Probably should have put my pick down and taken it out of my finger there so it's easy to be able to do this. So there's one, very short length like that. Grab another one. and then a third one. Now what you want to do is you want to cut a slit straight down the middle like this. Just simply put your scissors in, cut a slit. That'll do the job perfectly. Again, put your scissors in, cut a slit, done. And the third one right there. And then it's as simple as, it's kind of funny because you're all going to laugh when you see how simple this was to do. And all you've got to do is just open this thing up, put it over top of the spring, let it go. It's that simple. I'll chuck over the spring here, and chuck over the spring here. No more noises. Check this out. Amazing, huh? It's that simple. That cost me like, what was it, 15 yen per 10 centimeters. So I got 30 centimeters. It was 45 yen. Right now in American dollars, that's probably all of like 25, 30 cents at the most. Then as far as the noise from up here, you can hear that, those exact harmonics. Have a listen. So there's the tone. I'll stop it. I'll play a note. Listen for this. By wedging something here, like as I was saying before, you could do it with these fret wraps. I'll put this fret wrap on now just so you can get an idea. And it does take a little bit of finagling, that's the word I'm going to choose for that, to be able to get it to sit in the right spot, because you've got not only the tuners, the lock nut, but you've also got the bar over the end here. So if we do this, and this is definitely relevant on Les Pauls and guitars that don't have any locking system on them. Yeah, it's still there. There you go. Got it completely silent. Listen to this. If I try and pick, it stopped immediately. So now, pretty close to a silent chug. I mean, let's be real here. So what I'll do now is I'll grab one of these pieces of what I've bought here. I'm actually going to put it when I restring the green guitar, so you can have a listen to it there. But I'm pretty sure that's going to work out well. Let's have a look. As you can see here on the headstock, there is, if I can get that into focus, there we go. There is a bit of rubber there. I ended up going with the 5mm because the 10mm was just too chunky. And then even on these silent springs, I've just added these things just to really give it some great dampening. And I mean, aside from the noise gate tailing off is the words I want to use. Check this. It's great because it's silent at the end, and that's exactly what I wanted before and after. The aesthetic, like, yeah, okay, it looks a little bit funky, but I'd rather personally, especially when I'm just playing in my room here, even at a gig, especially if you're recording, silence is golden at the end of a thing like that. That's like Megadeth's Wake Up Dead. Anyway, whatever it is that you're playing. It works real well. Here's the comparison. So no dampening whatsoever. Once you hear it, you can't unhear it, which I'm sorry if I've destroyed this for you, but you know what? You'll thank me in the long run because you'll get a silent chug out of your guitar. Again, versus, yeah, I love it. Thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful for you. A nice, sweet little tip on your guitar to get yourself some silence. Rock on.